These are the Freeaim VR shoes, motorized shoes that let you walk in virtual reality with your actual legs. Freeaim was recently at AWE where we gave over 50 demos. During this video, I'm going to show more footage of those demos and I'm going to be talking over the footage, answering questions from our previous videos. The first question I'll answer is one that we get asked on pretty much every video, and that is, how fast can you move? Can you run? Can you sprint? So for the demos we gave at AWE, we have the speed set at 75% of the max that the shoes can do. It's set a bit lower because everybody who's trying the shoes at the expo is brand new to them. But I'll show some footage here, which I should be showing now, where I am using the shoes at 100% of their max speed. You can see that I'm doing a bit of a jog, so the VR shoes can go up to a jog like you see here. And this speed feels faster when you're in VR. It looks a little slow, but when you're actually in VR, it feels quite fast. Especially in games where you're by default moving pretty fast through the game. And we have settings in our Steam VR menu where you can change how fast you move through the game. So if you just want to be doing a walk in real life, but you want to be moving faster, like doing a run in the game, you can do that. And you can scale the in-game speed to whatever you want it to be. Alright, second question is also one that we get asked quite frequently, and that is, can you strafe? The shoes do not support continuous strafing, but I'll show some footage here where it shows that the shoes can move you sideways. So what the shoes do support is you can take a few side steps, 1, 2, or 3 side steps, and then if you walk forward, the shoes will bring you sideways back to the center of your play space as you're walking forward. Future versions may support continuous strafing, and we're planning on adding gestures to the shoes as well. So you could say, put your foot out to the side at an angle, and that'll activate a gesture where you do continuous strafing. Okay, next, in our last update video, we announced price and availability of the VR shoes, but I'll go over that here again since some people asked about it. We're targeting to release a consumer version of the VR shoes next year, and we have a version for businesses that we're offering right now. So if you are a business looking to use the VR shoes, then feel free to reach out to us at freeaim.com. For price, we think the consumer version will be around $1,000. It could be a little more than that, it could be a little less than that. We're a small startup right now, but we think as we're able to scale up, we'll be able to drive the cost down more. But at that price, we'll be able to directly compete with competitors that are already in the VR locomotion space while offering a much better experience. For the business version, the price starts at about $5,000 and it comes with extra things that any business would want. So again, if you're a business looking to use the VR shoes, then feel free to reach out to us at freeaim.com. Okay, the next question that we get asked pretty frequently, and that some of you asked about recently, is what platforms do the VR shoes support? So currently, the VR shoes only support Steam VR on a PC. The shoes should work with any Steam VR game that supports smooth locomotion. All you have to do is set up the input binding. We are working on supporting other platforms in the future, such as Quest Standalone and PSVR. Okay, some of you asked about what kind of flooring the VR shoes need. So the VR shoes work best on a hard or semi-hard surface, so concrete, wood, or vinyl, or flooring like that. They may work on very thin carpet, but we don't recommend it. If the only flooring you have is carpet, then we recommend getting a rigid office chair mat or some sort of mat to put over the carpet. When we release our consumer version, we're considering offering mats directly with the VR shoes, or we're going to have instructions on how people can source the mats themselves. Okay, the next thing that some of you asked about was battery life. So at a minimum, the shoes should last about 1.5 to 2 hours. It depends on your weight and the kind of game you're playing. For me, I weigh 170 pounds, and if I'm playing a game like, say, Arizona Sunshine 2, where I'm constantly moving around, then the shoes last a couple of hours for me. So about how long the Quest 3 lasts. But if I'm playing a game, say like Red Matter, where I'm standing around a lot, the shoes can last a lot longer than that. And the shoes do support swapping out the batteries. So once the batteries are running low after a couple of hours, you can pause and maybe give your eyes a break from VR, and while you're doing that, you can swap in some new batteries and then you're ready to go again. Okay, I'm going to wrap up the video. So if you have additional questions or comments, feel free to leave them as a comment below. If you liked the video, remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.